Swatches family, welcome back to another Makeup Breakup recap.
Yes.
So if you're new around here and you don't know, what the hell are you doing? We have a series where we destroy makeup.
Yeah.
And we try to, have a point to each episode. Sometimes they're just for fun. And every 3 months or so we do a recap where we go back over all of the products that we have destroyed recently.
Yes.
So that's what we're going to do. Let's just
jump into
start.
it.
All right, first up, E.L.F. Hydrating Bubble Mask. So this is a mask that you dispense by pushing down the cap, and we were hoping to have a very slow volcano of bubbles build up, but we discovered that that's just not how the product performs.
That's true.
It has to actually be on your skin to start sort of activating.
And I also have noticed that the thinner the layer, the more
bubbles you get. Yeah. So that was kind of fun to watch. Didn't quite get what we wanted out of that episode.
I don't even know how many pumps we got out of it.
I can't even remember.
Yeah, and if you this is not a recap of the results we got.
No.
This is sort of like what we've learned since, and et cetera, and our experiences with it. But if you do want to see any of the videos, we'll have them.
They'll all be linked down below.
Correct. Yeah. Next thing was the Elizabeth Arden Beautiful Colour Liquid Lip.
Yes.
Now, I really love these.
These are great.
These are so good.
They're so good.
So we wanted to see how much product was in it, but that didn't really work out because it was like a fish poo.
It was a fish poo, yeah.
But we saw how many clicks are in this, and I think we were both surprised at the results.
Yeah, there was a lot.
There's a lot of clicks. Yeah. And these products are really, really good.
They're lovely.
They're like a hybrid gloss lipstick stain.
Yeah.
Really nice products. And I would buy more.
Yeah,
knowing how
I've got
much
a bunch of them. I got to use them.
They're good.
Next, we had the Lush Slapstick Solid Foundation.
Yeah, this was a product.
It was a product.
It looks like it's sweating.
It is. That's
yuck. And that's been out of the sun. Look, I'm going to say, can I say something really controversial? I feel like this video, which we bought these items with our money, we paid for shipping, we got them.
Yeah.
I feel like these were the products that maybe kicked us off the Lush PR list.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, because we used to do Lush collections where we activate the bath bombs and stuff, and I feel like since we did
that,
we've heard
crickets.
Yeah, nothing from them. They've had Father's Day, they've had all these other collections, which is a shame. But we were just speaking the truth, and a lot of people in the comments of that. So if you're not familiar with what this is, we'll put a photo on the screen. We had the thumbnail on the screen anyway. But they are a solid foundation, and they have a wax base that you sort of hold
on to.
And the purpose of it is that it's a foundation that doesn't have packaging. A lot of people were like, why don't they just put it in a tube? And the point is that it's supposed to not have packaging. So I think since then Lush are bringing out products that are a bit smarter, like naked lipsticks that with refillable bullets and stuff. I think they're doing much better things, but this was a bit of a no-go.
Yeah. Next up, Rae Morris Invisible Mattifier. So this is a solid silicone cake, and it is designed to blur pores and mattify the skin.
Yes.
For any skin colour.
Correct. Because it's
skin
translucent.
Type. Yes. But all it is solid silicone.
Yes.
Yeah.
And I have tried to use this, so I kept the repressed one. Hayley actually had bought a fresh one, and this works well on clean skin. So if you have oily skin and you want to hide the shine of the oils that are coming through, this works. So with this, I did try to play with it, and it is designed to be put on top of foundation and also as a primer.
Yeah.
Didn't work for me.
No,
I find that
I've not been able to get
balls
it to
it
work
up
either.
and separates it. If you put this over like foundation, I find it moves the foundation. If you put it under foundation, the foundation sits patchy. I actually had to dig this out of a product, like disappointing products bag that I have. So when I talk about products I don't like, this is one of them, just because a lot of people that are makeup artists are saying this type of thing is great, and it might be really good temporarily in a photo shoot, but as an everyday consumer product, it is not good. And I know that Rae Morris is a makeup artist and she's fantastic, and I have mad respect for her. But this is actually sold as a consumer item at Mecca. So if this was in a makeup artist only store, I get it.
It makes sense.
But as a consumer item, it doesn't make sense. But we did actually hear from Rae.
Yeah.
Which was interesting.
Yeah. Yeah, she did reach out to us. But yeah, I still have not been able to make the product work.
Yeah.
So.
And you are actually a makeup artist.
Oh, yeah. I know how to use silicones to blow the skin and mattify and stuff like that. But... yeah.
But Rae did say in her email that she wanted to chat more about it, but we haven't heard back from her yet. No. But she did say that there was a reason that it didn't show up on the oils of the... because we put a body oil and tried to mattify this on the body oil, and it didn't work, and she said that there's a reason for that. Yes. So it's something to do with the ingredients. So it does work on face oils, but doesn't work on... like artificial oils, not artificial oils,
but like plant oils.
Yeah,
and
other
stuff.
Oils. Yeah. It's weird. It's a weird one.
Next up were baby lip balms, and we had actually had this footage for ages. Yes. And we just published it because it was a busy week and we had to have some content up. That's true. Essentially we just mushed some of the tinted lip and cheek balms from Maybelline, the Baby Lips line, and yeah, it was great.
We didn't learn much. It was more, let's have some fun with products that we were throwing at anyway. Yeah. So we didn't learn much from that.
That's all it was.
Sometimes it is just entertainment.
Yes.
Sometimes.
Firm Flesh Thick Stick.
There we go.
From Flesh Beauty.
So we had the deeper shade and the lighter shade. So we were luckily sent this from two lovely subscribers sent us this. I'm going to say, firstly, we did, this didn't have much product in it. It's 4.6 grams, so it's just slightly bigger than a lipstick. But I was surprised at how many swatches we got out of them.
We got a lot.
We got a lot of swatches. So I think with the formula of this, you don't actually have to use much product. So if you were worried that that is not enough for a foundation, the price of it, it actually wasn't that bad.
Yeah.
All right, next we did Urban Decay Week.
Yes.
So we showed the Lo-Fi Lip Mousse. Mm-hmm. So this is the one that we destroyed, which is the pink one. And it's in the shade Noise. And it repressed really well.
Yeah.
It's like perfect.
It looks almost brand new.
Yeah. What do you think of these products?
I haven't even used it.
I have used the red one. So Hayley took the nude one home. Mm-hmm. I took the red one. I actually think they're not bad. I think they look really nice on the lips, but my issue is that they don't set. So I think because they are in a pot mousse kind of thing, I think if they were to set, they would dry out too quickly in this format.
Yeah.
So when you do have them on your lips, they look really beautiful and they are a nice colour and nice pigmentation, but you will find that they smear, and if you have a drink or you have food, it's pretty much gone. So you do need to have these as like touch-ups. Yeah. So yeah, I think they're interesting and they do work. They're just not, if you like a longer wearing lip product,
it's not.
Yeah. But interesting.
Yeah.
And might be good if you have another lipstick of a similar colour, but you want to bring this as like a little mirror and a little touch-up.
Yeah.
Maybe. We also did the heavily requested how many sprays are in an all-nighter long-lasting makeup setting spray.
Yes.
And we did the 30ml.
Yeah. And that turned out pretty good as well. Yeah. That was probably like a decent amount.
Yeah. Yeah. It was good.
Yes.
Check it out.
We also did the Born to Run palette.
Yeah, this was kindly donated by Michelle Crossan.
Yes. So there it is, empty.
Yeah. That was a nice palette. And I know a lot of people that have bought it since and have said they really enjoy it.
They saw the palette and they were like, ooh, now I've got to buy that. So, yeah.
Look, sturdy packaging.
There you go. Yeah, really sturdy packaging. Pretty decent mirror in there, lots of shades. Good stuff. But
and it contained a lot of product, like a shit ton of product. I remember it was way over the weight.
It was. Yeah.
So good. Well done, Urban Decay. That was a good week. All right. The next thing was the Morphe Continuous Setting Mist. This was an interesting video. I learned a lot from it.
This was my favourite video out of all of the ones we're talking about today. I really enjoyed that. It was so much fun. Just the way, like, it's called a continuous setting mist. They're not fucking lying. That's shit true. Is continuous. It will spray start to finish with one press.
Yeah, like, it was pretty rad.
It's so cool.
I found the comments on that was like, because this contains 82.8 mils, and this video I think was probably one of our most successful ones out of this whole bunch. So when that happens, you do get a lot of people that maybe don't get our humour, don't get what we're talking about, which is fair enough. But I think a lot of people, because this was just shy, a lot of people were like, duh, it's all in the air, it's on the table, which a lot of it would have escaped, and we get that, but you got the majority of this anyway, which we were really surprised about, because 82.8 mils is massive. So
that's a lot.
Yeah, we were pretty impressed. Yeah. We both have this. What's your thoughts on it?
Okay, I love the feeling of it, but it's shit for oily skin people, because it makes my skin more oily.
This does have, it's got interesting stuff in it. Like, it's got grapeseed extract, it's got cucumber fruit water, but it also has castor oil. I do think the oils in this do break down makeup.
Yeah.
If you've got really dewy makeup, maybe it's fine. I'm sort of used to finishing sprays sort of settling your makeup, but then not disrupting it. Yeah. And this one can disrupt it. So it's not my favourite. I agree with you that it's fun to use.
Yeah.
It feels really nice.
So
but,
good. The
not my favourite
sprayer on that is amazing. Actually, I'm going to say I did a video, I was talking about it in a recap video on my channel, and someone was like, why don't you put the MAC Fix Plus setting spray in here? Because I said, I like it. I love the mister, but the actual formula is not suitable for my skin. And someone commented, put the MAC Fix Plus in there. And I was like,
yeah,
you can't. It's an aerosol
pressurized
can.
It's a pressurized can.
It's a pressurized can. It's not actually an aerosol can.
No, it's got pressure. It's pressurized.
So it's a shame, because I'd reuse that packaging.
You could twist the bottom off and somehow repressurize it and put the product in.
Yeah.
Totally down for that. But
however, I'd love to see MAC put Fix Plus in one of them. Fuck man,
I
would buy the shit out of that.
MAC Fix Plus is fantastic.
Yeah, it's good.
But it can be a bit...
Yeah.
But it's great. Much better than this formula.
Yeah.
You go over there now. All right, the next thing was the Benefit Brow Contour Pro. This was an interesting video because I think not so much the actual product. Oh, that's fun.
Mm-hmm.
It's like a stress relief ball. So I think not just the fact that this was an interesting product, it's a new product that a lot of people were interested in, but we did the cost breakdown.
Yeah, we did.
Of this versus the other brow products in the range. And it's funny because I love the other brow products in the range. I particularly like Precisely My Brows, but we learnt that is more expensive than gold.
Mm-hmm.
And a lot of people were very upset at that, which I think is fair. And because we did it like how much it would cost to get a gram of product.
Yeah.
And a lot of people were like, that's ridiculous. I can't believe they're charging that much. But I think what I really wanted to, and I think it's hard to get across, is that a gram is actually quite a lot of product for a brow product. And I think a gram was like 12 brow pencils.
Yeah.
So yes, it's a lot of money per product, but if you use it and you enjoy it, it's sort of like a lipstick. You look at per gram, that can be pretty expensive, but it's got a function. And if you like the function, you sort of, I don't know, you're not buying gram at a time.
No.
Is what I was trying to say. Anyway.
Yeah. But
I don't know. Yeah. Sometimes it's quality over quantity, sometimes.
I think sometimes it is. Yes, I agree. Then we had the Wet n Wild MegaCushion Foundation.
Oh, God.
I didn't like this video.
I thought this was going to be a fun video. It was not.
No.
It was not. So we found out that you get a lot of cushion applications in this. A lot more than I expected. But I do want to point out that even though we had a lot of like cushions, which that was such a pain in the ass to do. That video was the worst.
It was actually quite painful.
It was so annoying.
But actually like physically painful because we're sort of like hunched over this table and like your hands are getting like they're slipping and it was, I think by the end of it we were both like, that was not fun. That was not... No. I don't think we'll do another cushion product like that ever again. Not you know, pressing it on the table. I don't feel like that was fun.
I thought it was... I actually thought it was going to be fun.
Yeah.
But it was surprisingly
We thought
annoying.
it was going to be fun and quick, and it was slow and painful. It was, wasn't it?
Very true.
It really was.
That's a good way to describe it. It was slow and painful.
But we did manage to give an idea of, like, sort of how many presses you would get. So, you know, some kind of useful information there, but...
I do want to say as well that I think one thing that was a little bit possibly misleading about that video is that because the sponges are so thin, like the applications are so thin, it made it look like you get months and months worth of product, whereas I think if you were to use those products and build them up a little bit more, like you will use it up a lot quicker than that implies, because a sponge is only it's only a little amount. You probably need like 20 of them to cover your face.
It's hard to gauge exactly how much we'd use to cover your face.
We tried, but
we tried, but you know, it's all a learning curve for us anyway. You know, we try something, doesn't work out so well,
and we decide never to do that again.
Don't do it like that again.
Don't do it again.
Exactly. Then we had the Benefit Hello Happy Foundation.
Yeah, so these are a little bit easier to do. So we did the dots. And we found out this is pretty standard for, you know, how many applications are in it. A lot of people were sort of upset at the shade of it. Like, the packaging does look a lot darker than the actual product inside, and I think that's really fair. They didn't like the sort of tone of it. I did want to... Oh, it's got a little thing in it.
A little bit.
I did want to point out that with this, it's only got 12 shades, which is unfortunate. But it is designed
It's a low coverage foundation.
Almost
like, you know, BB creams that are just like a tint.
Yes.
That's pretty much what this is.
This is what it's designed to be. So you're supposed to only use a small amount and like blend it out. And so it's supposed to be a bit like, that would not be my shade.
No.
Obviously. But it's supposed to sort of be the lightest...
like a wash of colour.
And one shade's supposed to cover a few skin tones. So... Yeah, you know, they can definitely increase, but...
At least for already happy skin.
Yes, that's what I don't like about these. I've got my shade and I don't like it because
it doesn't work for me either. No.
If you don't have perfect skin, this won't work.
It won't cover enough.
And then if you do have perfect skin, why are you using it? Mm-hmm. That's just my thought.
Yeah.
But I did want to point out that one thing I thought was good about these shade ranges is they've got 4 light, 4 medium, 4 deep. So even though the shade ranges are very limited, they're limited for everyone.
They are.
They're not like 10 light and 2 deep. They've gone 4, 4, 4.
Yeah. Then we did this bad boy.
Yeah,
this is the Makeup Revolution Pro HD Amplified Palette. Brighter than my future? I don't think so. If you think a palette is brighter than your future, then you need to work harder. But essentially, we destroyed this, found out that a lot of them are actually glued to the pan.
Yeah.
Which is really interesting.
So, in the comments, a lot of people were saying that it looks like the ones that were glued to the pan are baked ones. So what I think they must have done is baked them elsewhere and then glued them into the pan.
I think that is a very fair assumption.
Yeah. A few people were saying that we're idiots and it's not actually glue. It's just the way it's pressed firmer. No, there's actually an adhesive in there. I'm not saying that it's like toxic glue, but there's definitely a layer of adhesive sticking the pan to the product to the pan.
Absolutely, there is, definitely.
We know when there's adhesive. But I think the other ones were traditionally pressed, and then the other 4 were baked elsewhere and inserted into the pans and stuck in with adhesive.
But that had so much product in it.
That did have so much product in it. It was massive. Product. It was like almost double the amount they said.
I would be shocked if somebody actually managed to pan one of those palettes legitimately. Yeah. Not like putting it everywhere. Yeah. But legitimately using it as you would use a standard highlighter. I would be shocked. I would eat my shoe.
Shoe pastry.
But yeah, I would eat my shoe pastry.
Yeah. That's true.
Then we had the incredible Jelly Shot Lip Balm.
Yep. All right, so we just decided to play with these lip products that have the flower in them. And we have done stuff with these before, and we thought, look, we feel like just throwing some flower things and seeing if we can get them out. That was a video that I'm going to say I could not... I usually, when a video goes up, I look at the comments.
Yeah, we try and, like, engage,
talk, like things, reply, answer questions. And for the first couple of hours of my day while I'm doing other things, I try to do that. And this, I couldn't. I just couldn't.
No, we let that one go.
I was just like, that video, I don't know if someone's saying the most inappropriate things because I am not looking.
No.
And the reason being was because in that video we mentioned that we have had people request that we melt these, but at with the stuff that we currently had. Because also sometimes you got to realize behind the scenes info. Sometimes we plan our videos and sometimes we just go, okay, what are we going to do today?
Yeah.
And that was one of these. We're just like,
let's do it.
Let's have some fun.
Let's cut them here.
Open some lipsticks.
Yeah.
Other times we plan and we get whatever we need for those videos, and this wasn't one of those.
No.
And so we did mention that people have wanted to see them melted, but at this point in time we don't have the
capacity to do that.
Yeah.
With a nice setup.
Yeah.
And I think that's what people miss the point of, because we got so many suggestions.
Yeah, pretty much the whole comment section was suggestions on using, getting a portable stove, getting tea light candles, getting hair dryers, getting this, getting that, getting double boiler, getting camp stove. And it's like, we
know how to melt something.
We just didn't have
the capacity
at the time.
At that time.
And it was a spare of the moment video where we were like, okay, let's just play with these. Yeah. And we don't actually have a camp stove on hand, and nor do we want to buy one for a video that will make us like $3 in ad revenue. Like,
it was funny. I remember.
I was just like, let them go. If it was a brainstorming session on how to melt lipsticks, it was great.
Yeah, it was great.
It was great. Yeah. But I was just like, fuck, man.
Yeah.
Unsolicited advice coming out the wazoo.
There wasn't really any interaction on that video that wasn't how to melt a lipstick. Yeah. And I was like, I know how to melt things.
Yeah, we know. If we had gone, okay, let's buy lipsticks to melt them.
Yeah,
I'm sure we would come up with many options.
We've melted lipsticks before.
Yes, we have. Yeah, we have. Yeah, we have.
Oh, it's funny.
Anyway, I was like, I need to disengage in that one because that was annoying. That was slightly annoying.
Yeah.
Anyway.
The last one.
Oh. Yeah, this one actually, I was quite surprised that we didn't cop as much flack as we expected to. So
I thought the internet was going to be so mad at us for destroying this.
So did I. So this is the Emily Noel The Wants palette, which is a collaboration with Makeup Revolution.
Yeah.
We were just happy that ours wasn't mouldy.
Yes, it wasn't.
Because a lot have been recalled because they've been growing mould.
Yes.
But this has also been the palette that has sparked a lot of controversy.
A lot of drama. And I think that's why we were a little bit like, do we even want to go there? Because it was amidst the drama.
Yes, and that drama is still going.
But we didn't we didn't destroy this to be like,
shady or anything.
Shady. No, it wasn't about that. It was just about, you know, focusing on a product that was, you know, popular. People, it's topical.
Yeah.
And yeah.
Yeah.
It was comfortably received.
Yeah, I'm going to say though that when we filmed that, we were talking more throughout it. You might realise that in that video we have a lot of just music over the top and no talking.
Yeah.
And that was because we personally weren't super impressed with the quality of this palette.
No.
And historically, I've tried a few Makeup Revolution eyeshadow palettes, and I don't like the quality. I understand that they're really affordable, but I just don't. I would prefer a nicer quality eyeshadow. It's one of those areas where I like quality, and I prefer quality over quantity.
Yeah.
And this is quantity. So even though I respect Emily's colour choices in the palette, and I respect that she collaborated with Makeup Revolution, which is a very easily accessible and affordable brand, which that's great.
Globally accessible, which is really
good. Which is great. So she's thought that through. Yeah. I don't like the quality, and I just feel bad for Tati copying so much shit for her review.
Wow, that's intense, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was really bad. So when we saw all that drama, we're like, we actually need to mute a lot of our
discussion. People are going to take it the wrong way.
Yeah, and it wasn't meant to be a dig at Emily.
No.
Which is what people need to realise that, especially like Tati, she reviews makeup. We destroy makeup and talk about the quality of it and what we are observing. But we were just not ready to be told that, you know, we're the most horrible people in the world. And similar to Tati got comments saying, oh, this is why you can't have babies, because you're evil. This is karma. You're an evil person. It's like, what? Because her eyeshadow look
why?
Crap.
Because Makeup Revolution make just
subpar
eyeshadows.
Makeup.
And let's look, guys. I've got quite a few Makeup Revolution palettes now. Thanks to Glam Radar, I had the opportunity to really dig in and try them, and I have found some beautiful shades in there. Some of the formulas are really good, but across the board, their formula represents their price.
Correct.
Cheap. Okay?
Correct.
You can definitely make them work if you really want to put in the effort. But at the end of the day, this is not fucking high quality makeup. And it's
not
really,
even average quality makeup. It's just makeup for the sake of makeup.
I don't care whose fucking name is on a collaboration. People shouldn't be coming for other people because they don't like the quality of someone's makeup.
Yeah, and I think when you look at someone like Tati, who has access to some of the best makeup in the business, she looks at this palette as, what is it? How does it stand up to the rest of my makeup? And it is in the lower end, and it's same as mine.
And that's fair.
I've got some, I'd much prefer Morphe eyeshadows. Morphe eyeshadows shit all over this palette. So, and to be fair, we actually do have another one of these palettes. So we're not just talking for the sake of talking.
No. We're not.
And I'm just looking on my desk. I've got a Makeup Revolution highlighter palette, and I think it's a 6-pan, and I would say 2 are great, 4 are and that sums up Makeup Revolution.
It does.
Some products are good, some are average, and that's why you're paying a low price point for them.
And there's nothing wrong with that.
No.
It's fine to buy affordable makeup that is just average or not so good, or sometimes actually pretty good for the price. It's fine. It is what it is, and that is generally what you get with affordable makeup.
Yeah.
But
hit or miss.
The drama with that was
ridiculous. So
really
we really
over the top. So we did. We were just like, fuck it. Let's swatch some of the shades that interest us and just have
mute
some distraction.
The rest. But it reminds me of, I was getting my hair cut the other week, and I was talking to the hairdresser, and she was asking about makeup and whatnot, and she said what brands are good and what brands are crap. And I said, look, to be honest, all brands, no matter how cheap they are or how affordable they are, they all have gems and they all have trash.
Yeah.
And I just find that the proportion of good versus bad is higher
when you move up.
Yeah, when you're moving up to mid-range.
Scale.
Correct. Yeah. So, but and I was even talking about like Makeup Revolution. Some people love their concealers, some people love their highlighters. They have good things in them, but you can't expect everything to be great. And the thing that sort of irritates me about this whole drama is that I feel like even the mold situation, I think there should have been better quality control. I just feel like if I was to put my name on something, like, it's not Emily's fault, it's Makeup Revolution's fault.
Emily's
but
fault.
like, her color picks were great, but
Yeah.
I would be not happy with the outcome of that.
No. All right, guys. So that is our recap.
And boy, what a recap!
Oh fuck! Yeah. We got it out. Let us know down in the comments what your favorite makeup breakup from this episode that we discussed is. All right, guys. Thanks so much for watching. We'll see you in the next one.
Bye.
Bye.